Hey everybody, this is Red X Rain here with another episode of Let's Play Parasite Eve for the original PlayStation. So, we're here at the Museum of Natural History, and they're closed on Christmas Day, if you can believe it or not. And we're here to visit with Dr. Klamp, who is rumored to have been doing some research on this mitochondria business, and Aya and Daniel seem to think that he might have some insight to bring to the whole situation with Eve. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Wah, wah. I love that look that they give each other. And I think they do it once or twice more. Double exclamation point. I don't know if Klamp was aware that she was going to have a flashback or why he had double exclamation points, but... The plot slowly thickens. Maybe he was just freaking out that she was waving her arms in the air like that. That crappy 90s computer. They're talking about Do you? Oh, okay, there's that. I was just going to say, they just mentioned mitochondria and they didn't play the music. Parasite? Yeah, that's what Klamp has to say, too. I don't know how I feel about that in movie. Oh, here it comes. Wah, wah. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about, like, in movies, like, when they say the title of the movie in the movie. I guess they didn't quite do that here, but a little bit. Parasite, Eve. I love that reaction shot of Dr. Klamp. So, if you're listening to me and not actually reading the text, I don't know how fast everybody else reads, but basically, Klamp is just telling them that mitochondria are... Did they do it again? No. That mitochondria, which are real things that exist in human cells, like the powerhouse, they make energy for cells, that they do have their own DNA sequences, and that they act semi-consciously, I guess. So Klamp is just trying to educate them with thrilling music about just how unique mitochondria are. And of course they produce heat, and so they made the connection here between heat and combustion and yada yada yada. Yes, and mitochondria can evolve. It's been evolving since the beginning of time. Daniel's very emphatic about this consciousness thing. They use that animation for him pretty frequently throughout the game, where he, like, bends at the knees and sort of flails his... No, not flails, but... Look how Daniel is so stiff. Maya just sort of... Oh, well, now she's stiff, too. Or Aya. Oh, I may have just... given away the ending. Don't pay attention to me. Read. This is educational. Yeah. So now we have the full connection. There's that animation that I love so much. And that clicking sound. So I don't think we actually leave. Okay, yeah, here we're back at the world map. We're going to go back to the precinct because we have no business going back to the Carnegie Hall. And it's nighttime now. I mean, they were there a long time. It was day when they got there. Now we get the back seat perspective so we can see just how empty the streets of Manhattan are. Which, like I said last time, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It breaks the reality of the game for me. Reality. We lost reality like 20 minutes in. Now, I did promise that this episode is actually going to have, like, enemies and shooting and stuff. And we're getting there, but we have some, sort of last-minute business to catch up on here. Police always got to do their paperwork and stuff, I guess. Alright. And if you weren't paying attention, this was, yeah, they're calling a special press meeting here. But you all know how well that went for Aya last time. Surprised they even let her show up. If you look on the back, they've actually started to take notes. You see Melissa, picture of her, the word Eve. And I guess, is that a map of Central Park there or something? Oh, that's just Manhattan. In case you didn't, because I'm sure they don't know where Central Park is. Oh! Man, I'm gonna start counting how many times. Screw you, Baker. I'm gonna count just how many times Daniel does that animation, because it seems to be a lot. Let me get another mod permit, so we can soup up one of our weapons. But I think we're gonna save that for a later date. So I'm gonna go down. Yep, I'm not following him. I'm gonna go downstairs, and I think we also have some items to drop off and other stuff to do with Wayne and Torres here. Well, not, stuff. I'm not gonna do stuff. He's totally missing the point. I'm gonna go stand in the corner with my ponytail. So, if you go over here, we could pick up some more medicine. We could pick up ammo again. Every time that you exit and enter the precinct, you can get this +6 ammo, and you can get that medicine. It keeps not respawning, but keeps getting replenished. That's the word, replenished. I'm just going to save that offense there. And we can get rid of some of these items. Well, no. I'm going to save it because we're actually going to do some weapon management when we get to Central Park. Finally get a chance to show that system off. Get out there. Nice obligatory movie sequence there. So as you can see, Daniel does care for his son. I bet if he wasn't driving, he would do that little animation. But he's my son! And so we don't get any choice in the matter. We're going straight to Central Park now. B-E-N. B-E-N. Oh, there it is. That's 4 times in the past, almost, not quite 12 minutes. Bogus. That was kind of it again, but I'm not going to count that one. Don't make promises you can't keep. Not that I don't think I won't make it. But... So if you go... I thought there was a crate or something back here. Or you could open the trunk or something. I don't know. Whatever. So, now we're actually getting into a legitimate level battleground sort of thing. Oh, there's the crate. It's behind this car here. Police car. Ah, it's just Cure P. So, we're going to switch over to the rifle. It's going to come in, has much higher attack, as you can see. Has a much bigger range. There's a phone over there if you really wanted to save, but not really going to do that. Not too. And I think we got a fight right here somewhere. Any second, right? There we go. So these are the first enemies that we're going to encounter here in Central Park. We've got a snake, a red snake specifically. There's 2 different kinds. Oh, there's the green snake. So green snakes, they'll bite you for a couple hit points, like 10 maybe. And the red snakes are a little bit stronger, and they can also inflict poison, which if, you've played any other RPG ever, it just sort of slowly takes health away from you. But 2 or 3 shots, depending on how close you are, will kill these guys, no problem. Pretty easy to avoid. You can tell when they're about to strike. Just stop for a second and then move away, and you'll be fine. So we'll grab those ammo and stuff, and we got a little chest back here. With more medicine. See, I can't be called a liar now, because we did at least shoot something. Shot 2 somethings. And we've got some chests over here. You can kind of see them in the shadow. There's one here and then one on the opposite door. Ammo, and what's in this one? More ammo. Never have too much. That's one thing about this game that makes it, I guess, not survival horror, is that there's ammunition everywhere. You're not going to really run out. There is a chest down there. I'm going to pass it up for now. And who do we got here? A couple of... I don't know if they're crows or ravens or something. Whatever they are, they're annoying. They fly around, obviously, and just sort of peck at you. Nothing too difficult. Okay, now these guys drop junk, which I'm going to pass on. I think I alluded to that earlier. If you collect enough junk and you bring it back to Wayne, he'll make you weapons. Those birds almost always drop junk, which sounds funny to say. But we're not going to... I'm not going to worry too much about collecting that or trying to make weapons, because they're not really that great of weapons. You pick up, just fine weapons throughout the game. Yes, Eve was here. So if we're going to go in here, we're going to get a full inventory is what we get. So we got to use something, or ditch something. I'm just going to discard this medicine, because we got like 7, 8 medicines. And we get some new armor, which is good. And I'm going to move this gurney out of the way. Oh, I need a key to open that. Okay. And I think it's either on this desk, over here, or it's on the opposite side. It's probably on the opposite side. I've heard that it moves sometimes. I don't know if that's true. I don't see why it would be, because there's this very specific animation. Of course, full inventory. Okay. Should probably get rid of... Yeah, it's more medicine. Well, yeah, we'll be fine. We have our PE power that helps us heal anyway, so... And of course we get another key that we don't get to... that we have to hold on to forever. And of course now my inventory is full again because I got the key. Alright, jeez. It's ridiculous. Discard that. I should have left some of this stuff with Wayne, but oh well. And we get a grenade launcher, which is pretty badass. Well, it sounds badass, but it's actually not. We'll get into the specifics of it later. Let's change into the vest here. I don't know why I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I picked up the grenade launcher, I guess, just to show you guys where it is. It's a pretty crappy weapon, actually. But for now, this episode's getting a little long, so let's save our progress here. Alright. Okay, so next time, we're going to explore more of the Central Park Zoo, and we're going to shoot some more animals. See you there, see you then. Thanks for watching.